Hi, everyone. I'm Jermeen, Managing Director at Black Ambition, a nonprofit organization that works to position diverse founders to excel uninterrupted. That means without barriers. We do that through a national prize competition in the States that connects founders to capital, coaching, community, and a robust network of really high impactful and curated resources. So I'm really excited for you all to meet two prize winners from our 2023 prize competition, trailblazers building dynamic businesses, to share a bit about their companies, some advice for the entrepreneurs in the room, but also an opportunity for you all to think about how you can be allies to this next generation of entrepreneurs. So I'll maybe get us started with just 2 or 3 questions, and then I'll open it up for a broader dialogue. First question goes to Mayure, founder and CEO of Ecom Spaces. And Philomena, founder and CEO of Kin Apparel. So my first question is, maybe just tell us a little bit about who you are, what started you on your entrepreneurial journeys, and the businesses that you've built to date.
Hi, everybody. Before I even say my name or anything, I love Brazil. Oh my God! This is one of the most beautiful countries I visited, and I travel a lot. The people are amazing, and I'm really, really welcome here. Thank you, guys. So my name is Mayire. I'm from Guadeloupe, but I live in Atlanta. And my business, Ecom Spaces, is an e-commerce hub. I help people who sell products online to grow their business. So I offer them workspace and services all under one roof. So basically, I have a co-working space and a fulfillment center and a product photo studio, a content creation space, a retail space, private offices, all of this in the same building in Atlanta. And and I pitched for the first time at the Black Ambition Prize competition, and I won second place back in November.
Hello, everyone. My name is Philomena. Although while I've been here, people have been calling me Philomena. So I'm going to go with that one. So my name is Philomena Kane, and I'm from the Bronx, New York. Currently, I live in Philadelphia, and my brand is Kin Apparel. So I'm rocking it right now because you always got to represent. But my brand, and Kin stands for Keep It Natural. So my brand is known for our satin-lined hoodies, hats, and sets for hair protection and comfort. So all of our stuff is satin-lined, and the hood is huge, so you can actually fit it on your hair, and it protects it and keeps you comfortable. So my journey started, I was a freshman in college, and my hair was falling out. And this is because prior to being in college, I lived with a family of hairstylists, and they always did my hair. So when I went to college my freshman year, my hair started falling out because I didn't know what to do with it. And it cost $100 to get my hair done. At the time, I was a freshman at Princeton University, and nobody knew how to do natural hair, all right? Well, no one knew how to relax my hair, and it cost like $100 to do so. So my hair was falling out, and then I decided to just chop it all off. And that began my hair care journey. And y'all know the saying, when a girl cuts her hair, she's about to change her whole life? And that's exactly what happened to me. Like, that literally is what led me to creating Kin Apparel, led me to starting a YouTube channel to help and educate women of color to take care of their hair, eventually building a community with almost 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. And then that led to starting Kin Apparel in 2020. Yeah.
That's crazy because when I met Philo at the Black Ambition Prize, I was starstruck. I was like, oh my God, I know her from the YouTube videos. So it was like full cycle. And I realized I didn't answer the question. How did I start it? Yes. So I actually started Ecom Spaces because I have another business, my first business, and I struggled so much. I was literally crying all the time, packing boxes by myself in my house, in my bedroom. And I remember one night, I was like, listen, that cannot be that hard. Like, whenever I will have the resources, I will make sure that nobody else will go through the same things I went through. And so the day I had my warehouse, my first warehouse, I started sharing my space with other founders, and that's how I came up with Ecom Spaces, to actually help other people not going through the same stuff I went through.
Thank you. At Black Ambition, we talk a lot about what it means to innovate uninterrupted, right? To be able to build, to prototype without having to deal with barriers, whether it's racism, inequality, not being able to finance, just really being able to innovate uninterrupted. When you think of being an uninterrupted founder, what does that mean for you?
When I think about being an uninterrupted founder, to me, it means living out your destiny. And I think everyone should not interrupt their destiny. When you're called to do something, sometimes you can just feel it. And I think sometimes when you think about the work that you're doing, we tend to think, this is just for me. But your destiny is tied to other people's destinies. So you have to keep going. You have to keep going in order for the person coming after you to actually have a chance. So that's how, and when you think about it like that, you realize that what you're doing has a bigger purpose and is bigger than you. So Kin Apparel, when I think about innovating uninterrupted, I think about the people coming after me. I think about the people that I'm inspiring and the people that don't just look at Kin as a hoodie brand, but as a lifestyle choice. Like you can resonate with my story of finding a hoodie that helps with your hair care journey. But there's so many customers that come to us and say, I love your brand because I have sensory sensitivities, and your hoodie is really calming for me. Or we have customers that just finished their chemotherapy medication, and they're like, your hoodies, when I wear them, it's nurturing my fragile hair back to life. Like, that is just a bigger purpose. As someone who just cut their hair to start their healthy hair care journey, that's just a small story of what we're creating. And when you think about it like that, you find that there's greater purpose in what you are building. And because of that, build it uninterruptedly.
For me, that's an easy question. I'm the queen of interruptions. I'm interrupted all day long by my staff, by my employees. I have to pay the bills. Sometimes I don't have enough money. And that was before Black Ambition. But it's interruption. Any business owner gonna be interrupted, no matter if you're white, black, Asian, is gonna always be obstacles in your way, in your journey. But try to picture one thing. You see how I look and how I speak. So imagine me in Atlanta, not speaking English. My English is way much better now, right? So I'm a woman, I'm black, I'm immigrant, I'm in Atlanta, and I'm telling people that I'm starting a fulfillment center. People were looking at me crazy. Like, oh, you crazy? I have a white man, who told me, woman, you will never be able to do this. You have to go through me to do your fulfillment. And that's why I realized, why did he say that to me? Let me try to see why. And knowing that I had 4 things against me, and that everybody told me I will not make it. That was 4 interruptions. Women, black, immigrant, and non-English speaker. Because you have immigrants who speak English. People from Ghana come to the US, they speak English. I come from Guadeloupe. In Guadeloupe, we are French. And we're not even accepted by the French fully. And so I have all these things against me, and still I went through the interruptions I don't even know why I did it. I just did it. And today we were talking with all these beautiful women from Colombia, from Brazil. They have amazing business, but they were on the tables talking about these interruptions that they have. And I'm over there listening, guerrillas. People don't want to pay because it's too expensive. And I'm like, overwhelmed myself, like, oh my God, there's so many interruptions. But at the same time, it's the interruptions that will make you excellent. You have to break through, but we have to help each other. When I was able to battle and go through my interruptions, I started to look for help. So I found Black Ambition, and through Black Ambition, I'm partnering with other founders, and together, it's easier to break these barriers. I never did that before. For 10 years, I was doing everything by myself on my own, but interruptions it's gonna happen, but there's always a way to get through it. I mean, don't give up. I don't know where this is going to. But I really feel for my sisters here in Brazil, over there in Colombia, who have all these issues, but I want to help them as well. And I think this is happening. It's happening. So I'm happy about this.
Thank you for that. Before this session, we talked for about 40 minutes about how important mentorship is to really scaling your business and growing as a leader. And that was a conversation that we're having with all of the entrepreneurs here. Can you talk a little bit about how you've prioritized finding the right mentors, making sure that you have great advisors to grow your businesses and evolve as leaders yourselves?
Yeah, so it's hard to believe, but I'm really an introvert. Like, I like being alone by myself, and even being on stage right now, I'm conquering fears. Thank you, Black Ambition, for bringing me here. But I think it starts with putting yourself out there, first of all. So for me, I think a lot of Black women, we don't know how powerful it is to say that we're a Black woman. Like, saying Black woman-owned business is a strong statement, and we don't use that to our advantage. Black woman, brown woman, Hispanic woman. So I would say something that I did with Kin Apparel is making sure that I was always the face when it came to marketing. Digitally, or even going to pop-up shops, you will see the founder and you will hear the story. A lot of my marketing is based on storytelling. And since I've been here, when I introduce myself to some people, they're like, oh, I've heard of Kin. I saw your ads. And I'm like, first of all, the ads are doing something, because people actually see them. And second of all, it's a testament to what ads we're actually creating. We're telling stories. We're showing the founder, and we're also showing how many people can use the product and how it can benefit others, right? So once you've established a platform, both personally, like your personal brand and your brand, then I think it becomes easier to find mentors, because they've seen you before, they've heard your story. So one great thing you could do is going on LinkedIn and searching up some people. A lot of people will respond. A second thing you can do is sign up for Black Ambition's newsletter, because they be dropping gems in there. Gems, grants, things to apply to, people to network with, and also apply to Black Ambition. Like, the application is coming out, I believe, next week. And it's more than just a grant. It also provides mentorship and, like I said, newsletters as well. And going to events like this and actually talking to people. Like I said, I started on YouTube in front of a camera. It was easy. It was just me and my camera. But it comes a point when you want to scale your brand, and you have to do more than just talking to a camera. You actually have to talk to people and collaborate and build partnerships. So just coming here and talking to people is another way to build connections and find mentors.
Mentorship. I feel like they're not here, but she's my mentor, if she doesn't even know it. Okay, so my point is, we think that mentors have to give us all their time and we have to speak with them in person. In the era of the internet, people have Instagram accounts, LinkedIn accounts. I'm on there, so I know exactly who I want to become like. I want to be a CEO like Felicia. So everything that Felicia talks about, every advice that she gives, I'm not gonna go and ask her, in the DM, hey Felicia, how should I do this? I watch her videos, and I try to apply. So the key with mentorship is not listening only, you have to apply what people tell you to do. And I'm saying this with a lot of emphasis because I see too many founders who ask, even me, sometimes they ask me, can you be my mentor? Can you give me advices? We give them advices, and they don't do nothing with it. But you waste the person time. And we're already busy as founders, right? We don't even have time for ourselves. So it's very important to also, as the business owner who's seeking advices, to be respectful of the mentor. And people who see that, if Felicia now is like, oh, Mayra watched my videos, let me see if she applies what I'm talking about. Now she's going to be maybe having more time for me if I ask her for stuff. So it's just an example on how to leverage the information that you get online. Make sure that you pinpoint who you're trying to become like or which business is similar to what you're trying to do. And then start following these people and start applying their advices. That's my advice.
Yeah, and then for people that are scared to reach out to people, one thing you could do is just follow these entrepreneurs on Instagram, because a lot of them give up a lot of free knowledge on their Instagram pages. So one thing I will say, okay, Felicia has the So Ambitious podcast. Listen to those. You can learn a lot from there. There's the CEO of Curl Mix, Kim Lewis, has a podcast called the More Rounds podcast, where she teaches entrepreneurs how to raise money for their businesses. And then people like me, I do vlogs, weekly vlogs on the day in the life of a CEO. So if you fear like reaching out in the beginning, just watch what they're doing and listen to what they're saying, because that could also help you too.
Thank you both for those gems. Just over the past few days, I am incredibly proud of and inspired by this peer network that's emerged between the entrepreneurs from the States, from Colombia, from Brazil, and the way that you've been thought partners to one another. I want to give you an opportunity to share how the folks in this room can be allies to you. You spent the days networking with leaders from corporations, from government agencies, from the philanthropic industry. How can the folks in this room be allies and supportive of where you're looking to go over the next few years?
Yes, so I'm looking to build with all the women that I met last night and today from Colombia, from Brazil. I really want you guys to reach out to me. We all exchange contacts. You have my Instagram, you have my WhatsApp. Don't forget me, okay? I'm busy, but if you DM me, I got you. We're going to Ghana, right? Okay. And I think someone is coming to Atlanta. Where is she? Yes, she's coming to Atlanta. So definitely reach out to me. I want to build with you guys. We need to get that US dollar so we can build in Brazil, we can build in Colombia. Okay?
Yes, so feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I love talking about marketing, and we can talk about that too. But my biggest ask for everyone here, I'm actually starting a crowdfunding campaign for Kin Apparel. So we've been able to do really, really well on our e-commerce platform, almost $10 million on our website. Thank you. Thank you. So now we want to venture into B2B. So that means retail, wholesale, distribution. And so whoever is here who wants to chat about that, yes, I really want to go into retail so we can make Kin Apparel a multi-channel company. And if you would like to invest in our WeFunder campaign, please talk to me. We're going to start it next week on Friday, March 1st.
Do we have time for a question or two, or? Okay, I'm gonna hand it back over to you. Thank you all.